This is Principles of Management Lecture 10. So far we discussed modern management principles by Henry Fayol. Let me start with the remaining. Stability of tenure of personnel. So stability of tenure of personnel is a principle stating that in order for an organization to run smoothly and personally must not frequently enter and exit the organization. So here what they are trying to say here is if any one of the person is appointed in job means they should not quit immediately. They should be remain in that particular position for at least a certain time. They should not have the fear of they will quit the posting immediately. Okay, so here is the employer appointed means he should be in a smooth manner to go here. In the sense he should be in the retain in the organization for at least some time. They should not have the fear when they will go or quit from that organization. So management must provide the feeling of the job security among the employees because this feeling of insecurity they cannot contribute to the maximum. So if any person is appointed means they should have the feel that they will not be taken over by the uh, employer. So they should be in at least for a certain time he should have the feeling that he will be in the job for a certain time. That is, he must assure of a job security. This will lead him to produce more and this will lead him to contribute towards his organization more. Okay. And one more thing, if any person is going out from the organization means the organization will also need to appoint some other person. It's waste of time and money too. So they should appoint a particular person who is very eligible for that particular cadre and they should be in a position to attain some time. Okay, so this is the stability of tenure of personnel. Next one is unity of direction. See here, everyone is going by this way, So each one will have move towards the organization. Okay, so all related activities should be put under one group. There should be one plan of action for them and they should be under the control of one manager. Let me explain you with the Reliance. Reliance how is executing. Each sessions will have different form of articles and what they will do if you enter means you can select either candies, groceries and dress, everything what you want that you will take and at last where you will come to the counter of the shop. So for what purpose you are coming to the counter? To pay the bill. So what they will do, they will collect and they will maintain accounts. Here how we are doing, everyone, whoever it may be, you or myself, whatever may be, whoever enter into that particular shop, they will come at last to the counter to make payment. So this is the thing. So like the same way the organization units, each unit, production unit, they will do the work. Then sales unit, they will do the work. Then distribution unit, they will do the work. Stock maintenance, they will do the work. But they have only have the control over one management. So who is the management there? Top management will be there. Okay, so each one they will have that all activities, related activities, but they should have only plan of action and have under the control of only one manager. So this is unity of direction. Then next one is initiative. So here workers should be encouraged to develop and carry out their own plans for the improvement. So what do you mean by initiative? Initiative means taking first step with self-motivation. So Fayol, what he is saying here is employees must be given opportunity to take some initiative in making decisions and executing plan. So the manager must always welcome the suggestions and ideas given by the employee before making any plan. So employees must be given freedom to come ahead and use their skills to achieve the expected goals. So if any of the employees giving better idea means what the manager have to do, they have to accept it and they have to consider that idea before framing any plan. So if they are doing so, what will happen? So better ideas it will come out. Each one will have different ideas, no? So everyone will have different ideas, means better idea can be chosen and they can be put into form of action. Then the last one is spirit de crops, or we can say it is team spirit. Sometimes they will ask spirit de crops means what is this team spirit. So each one will have to work together. So together means we can achieve more. So the team spirit helps development and an atmosphere to mutual trust and understanding. So to team spirit only make to finish the task on time. So we should replace the word I with we. I means I. Okay. So myself. That should be replaced with the word we. If we doing so, what will happen? Definitely there will be coordination. So if the coordination is there, means definitely we can work efficiently and effectiveness will be there in the organization. So these are the various forms of 14 principles of organization. Let me small recap. So first one is division of work. The work should be divided into simple tasks in order to attain the efficiency of the labor. So that is called division of work. R stands for remuneration. So remuneration means a bonus, wages, salary, not only in form of money but also other incentives, vacation, paid vacation. So these are the various forms of remuneration. How the remuneration should be? It should be fair, reasonable. Then order. Order must be of social order or it may be of any order. Everything in its own place and everyone has their own place. So if everything is in order means definitely we can achieve more. So this is the third principle. Then subordination of individual interest with mutual interest. Each individual will have different interests, but they should keep their personal interest aside and they should go for with the mutual interest of the organization. So the next one is equity. So manager should not be partial. So he should be impartial with all the workers. All the workers should be or employees should be equally treated. That is equity. Then discipline. So what do you mean by discipline? Each and every organization has its own rules and regulations. So rules and regulations must be followed properly to have an efficiency over the organization. The next one is authority and responsibility. The manager will have this authority and responsibility towards the subordinates. The subordinates have the accountability to the manager. So this is authority and responsibility. So what is this degree of centralization? What do you mean by centralization? Centralization means the decision making authority will be at the top management alone. So a degree of centralization should be considered. Then important decisions will be taken by the top manager and decentralization will exist in certain time. Okay, so this is given decisions. This is a trick given by the Henry Fayol. Then unity of command. So what do you mean by unity of command? Subordinates will be there. Then managers will be there. For managers, one head will be there. So each one they will receive orders from their immediate subordinate. Each one they cannot order or command each and every one. So manager must command to the subordinates. That manager should receive commands from the top management. So in this way only it has to go. Then line of authority or scalar chain. The top management to the lower cadre messages will be followed or authority will be followed. That is called line of authority and scalar chain. Horizontal also will be there, communication. Vertical communication will also be there. I hope you remember that figure. The stability of tenure of personnel. The employee should always enjoy the job security. That is stability of tenure of personnel. They should not have any fear when they will quit from the job. If it is so, means the organization cannot enjoy the fruitfulness. So the workers also cannot able to contribute to the maximum effort. Okay. Then unity of direction. So what do you mean by unity of direction? All the activities of the organization must be directed towards the organization goal. That is called unity of direction. Then initiative. What do you mean by initiative? New ideas given by the employee should be considered by the top management in order to encourage them. Okay, so that is called initiatives. Then last one is team spirit. What do you mean by team spirit? Team spirit is otherwise called spirit the crops. Sorry. So teams crops. So what they will do? They will work together. They work together means they will achieve more. So I must be replaced with we. Okay, please you remember here. This word I must be replaced with we. Okay, this I means myself, that should not be there. We, togetherness. Okay, so that should be existed. So this is the 14 principles of Henry Fayol. Thank you very much.